Half of the speech here. My favorite movie of all time is on Jaws. Way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it's head right to my head. Oh, wherever I may roam, from I don't see a home. You always hear me singing the song. Alright, let me turn this low. And let me see. I'm going to have to try to turn on the light, my friends. There's nobody in the chat yet. Give me a second here. Oh, it's hard to move. I'm trying to move here, man. Oh. Well, I am in a good mood tonight, so I hope none of you mess it up. Be nice, everybody, as I am very nice to you all. Oh, great. Now I gotta pee. God damn it. Why won't the light go on? There we go. All right. I already see the people. All right. Tonight, I just had the cool Tony Dio just write me, asking me how I was. And he's like, man, I miss talking to you guys tonight. And boy, you guys don't know how much I miss doing the show tonight. My good friend from Canada took the day off months ago to join us tonight to talk about Manowar, and this happened to me. And I'm so sorry I let him down, even though he was like, fuck that, you ain't letting me down. The most important part is your health. And I was like, what? Health more important than Manowar? The hell you say? Hail and kill. All right, let me read what you all are writing here. Hey, my eyesight's much better tonight, so you guys don't have to write in caps. All right, let me see here. Get well soon. Thank you from Seattle, right? Ralph, hang in there. Right on. I am trying. Hello, thoughts and prayers, man. Thank you. Junebug? Damn. It's really been. Wait, hold on. It's really been a while. What happened? I broke my dick. Any updates, Ralph? Yeah, my dick's still broken. What's your fave song about hospitals? Mine is "Pills" by the New York Dolls. Um, what's a song about hospitals to me, man? Um, trying to think. Eyes of a Stranger, Queensryche. Is that a song about hospitals? I don't think so. All right. Warrant, The Enforcer, or Heavy Load, Death or Glory? Nah, I got to go with Warrant on that one. Fish, and by the way, that's not Warrant with Janie Lane. That's the European Warrant. Be sure to kick it in the cahoots. Yeah, bro. I like that word, cahoots. I'm glad to. Hey, Travis, glad to see you, bro. Sending you so much love and healing. Oh, my good buddy, Heather Drain. And let me quote Heather Drain, all right? You all ready for this? Such a killer quote from Heather Drain. Gurgle your loins. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm on pain pills, by the way. Pinhead. Gabba gabba hey. Gabba gabba hey. Gabba gabba hey. Have you seen The Muffin Man? Oh, Jaws. Oh, well, that was a bad joke on my end. Junebug, I laughed. Lobotomy. DDT did a job on me. Now I am a real sickie. Guess I got no mind to lose. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. Guess I have no mind to lose. Oh my God, I can't remember the next line. All the girls are in love with me. I'm a teenage love but of me. Sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. I'm just going to go back to being uh, autistic and listening to, oh my God, Kiss, AC/DC and the Wiggles. Under the blade. Wherever I May Roam is your favorite song. I Care About You. Stop Smoking Crack. Another vacation day in the hospital. Get well with whatever is ailing you. Yeah. Thank you, Tim. Have you seen the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Poor kid's dead in real life. Greetings from Vancouver. Yeah. It's fucking cold up there. Probably not now, but you know what I mean. How does Ian not like Cozy Powell? Because he's an idiot. I mean, is there any other reason? Ian just loves to be that guy, you know. I want to ruffle feathers, so I'm going to say, since everybody loves Cozy Powell, I'm going to say Cozy Powell sucks because it upsets me that people like Cozy Powell. It upsets me when people like stuff I don't like, so I got to say stuff to piss them off. I love Ian, though, regardless of what a fucking pickle whistler he is. How's your leg, buddy? I got to tell you, Zach, the leg is the best it's been since I've been here. I'm actually able to stand up and walk a little bit, which was impossible before. So yeah, it's coming along fine. Hi, Nikki. Listen to Hollow by Pantera. You are not the boss of me. I do love that song, though. Canada in the house. Love you, Doc. Love you, Joseph. Violence, Eternal Nightmare, or Merciful Fate, Melissa? Merciful Fate, Melissa. Now, I got a question for you all, so do your little research and find out for me. I recently saw that Dark Angel is coming down here, right? And it's with Violence, Hyrax, Midnight, and a couple other bands. And then I look and I don't see Violence or Midnight or Hyrax there anymore. What's going on? Can somebody confirm that shit for me? Hey, dude, we've seen the Muffin Man already, all right? Stop asking. What do you know? What do you think of the early 70s band Lucifer's Friend? It's pretty good. I don't own none of it, but my friend Willie was into them. And he played me and I liked it. Headless Cross versus Mob Rules. Gotta go with Mob Rules, buddy. Messi or Ronaldo? I don't know either. I already answered that, dude. Merciful Fate, Melissa. Oh, that's Zoo Nation. He's cool. And you don't have to write caps, Zoo Nation. I can read tonight. My eyes were shot yesterday. Thank you, Scal. Where are you? I'm on the dark side of the moon. Junebug, thoughts and prayers with Ozzy for his last show. Yeah, Ozzy kicked ass. Paul Stanley of Kiss. Hey, Ralph, I hope you get well soon. Stay strong. Oh my God, it's Bjorn Rune Nilsson, my buddy. Hey, Bjorn. I'm pretty sure the last donation you sent me was Iron Maiden, A Matter of Life and Death. Am I right? Is that the last one you sent me? Because I did it before I came to the hospital. It might have aired already. If not, it's coming. And thank you, Bjorn. You rock, my friend. You know I love you. Did you see Andrew Dice Clay? I saw him only one time at the height of his popularity at the Miami Arena. Sold out arena. My thoughts and prayers are going out to you and your wallet, brother. My wallet's fine, bro. I got great health care. Don't you worry none. 97 today in, all right, it's kind of warm up there, huh? Ian is wannabe shock jock. Hi, John Boy. Rainbow Rising is badass. It sure is, man. You know why it's badass? One of the many reasons? Cozy fucking Powell and Richie Blackmore, another one that Ian hates. I'm amazed he likes Ronnie James Dio. You've been in the metal game for for a long while, man. That's why you have respect. Don Henley once once said politically, ugly buildings and old whores all get respect if they hang around long enough. Right on. MSG Assault Attack. I love that album. Graham Bonnet. Graham Bonnet, another one Ian hates. Ian's that guy. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Oh, that's not right. Oh, I'm not answering that one. And he said knee like this, a Negro, you know? And I'd probably want to watch a Negro because trees grows are boring. But watching a tree grow is better than watching Sammy Hagar. The drum intro on Terror Woman and the drum intro on Stargazer, bro. Quit cussing. Fuck you. Can I be a mod, please? Can I be a mod? Can I be a mod? No, no, and no. How old are you? I'm 60. Which means I guarantee I'm older than you, and I feel bad for you. Not number one, because I lived a good life. I lived the great years. And number two, I'm gonna outlive you. Doesn't that suck? Would you rather? Oh, all right, I already read that one. How's your HDA? HOA? I don't know what that means. Get wheeled outside and demand a cigarette. I don't smoke. I smoked 2 cigarettes like that night of the last Black Sabbath concert because my friend left his pack at my house and there was only 2 cigarettes left and I called him. I said, bro, you left your cigarettes. He goes, oh, what's left in there? I think it's only 1 cigarette. I look, I go, 2 cigarettes. He was like, fucking throw it away. And I was like, all right. And I was going to throw it away. I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to smoke them. All right. Melissa or Pink Floyd The Wall? Zoo Nation, I've said it a million times, the greatest album ever made was The Wall. So I got to go with The Wall. Around 85 degrees in Vancouver. Right on. What do you think about Red Hot Chili Peppers? I think Mother's Milk is an awesome album. Everything else fucking sucks. I like Breaking the Girl off of Blood, Sick Magic, whatever, but that album sucks. And Flea has the most punchable face I've ever seen on any human. You look at Flea's face, you just want to punch it very hard. Yeah, I got Siri Thungal at home. I got King. What's the name of that album? King of the Dead, I think. And I got another Siri Thungal album. And my buddy Chris Briggs saw them and bought me a Siri Thungal shirt. Ever listen? All right, all right. What hospital are you in? Mount Sinai. Can we send you the latest Sammy Hagar box set? That will nurse you back to health. All right, Alfonso, I appreciate you wishing me well, bro. But I don't appreciate your stupid joke. It wasn't funny. But I appreciate you, though. Are you a Nicolas Cage fan? Not really. I don't know much about him. I've seen a couple of his movies. Whatever. Don't hate him, but, you know. He ain't no Clint Eastwood, bro. Hope you get the heck out of there. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Me too. Tim says, what song off Riot's Thundersteel? What's worst song off Riot? Oh, my God. Damn, all songs are so good. Even though I love the song, I'll go with Fight or Fall. Is that the name of the song? Fight or fall in the sun and all the glory. I love that song, though. All Killer No Filler album. Are there any somewhat hot nurses? Man, I got a girlfriend, I shouldn't say. What's wrong? My dick broke. I met Dice Clay. Nice. Was he cool? I like to meet him. I got no health insurance. I do. By the way, stop saying bad words, everybody, because I keep seeing this message is hell for review, and I can't be reviewing, things. Figure Xi single. I don't know what that means. Who do you like better, Dice Clay or Kinnison? Dice Clay. Dr. Ellison will be in the room for your sperm sample. That's right. Keep the Ellison jerk off jokes alive, is what I say. All because he was a dick to me in 1991. He deserves it. Not only because of that, the guy was jerking off to some girl on his phone while he was married, and he's a preacher. So fuck him. He's coming down here, by the way. And the Kings, which, oh my God, Kings of Thrash is so lame. Beyond lame. I made a mistake of buying the DVD. That shit sucked. But here and there, Chris Poland would come out, and it was awesome when Chris was there. But yeah, Jeff Young doesn't do much for me. That singer sucks. It's just terrible. So the Kings of Thrash are coming down here, and I want to find out if Chris Poland's there. If Chris Poland's there, I'm going to go. Do you like any of those Tiger Pang-Tang's album? After the first four-ish? Nah, don't really know much about them. Hey, what's up there, Jason? What did they give you? They gave me oxys. Can you give a shout out to Gabe Horn? Gabe, I'm giving the horns to Gabe Horn. What do you think of Eddie Trunk? I think he's a fucking idiot. And he's not the voice of metal. Man, that guy is like, he doesn't. The only new bands I'm into is what record companies pay me to like the Struts and Dirty Honey and all this fucking garbage. Look at the real killer new metal bands like Midnight Priest, Thriller, Traveler. No, Eddie Trunk won't look into that shit because it's killer metal. Fuck him. And plus he's a fucking Sammy Hagar twat. That badmouths Dave with Van Halen, but talks about like Sammy was great. Man. Fuck that shit. And yes, I know Eddie Trunk did a top Van Halen songs, and most of them were Dave, because he knows. As much as he tries to defend Sammy, he knows the Dave shit's better. But he'll never tell Sammy that. What happened, bro? My dick broke. Hello, hey, another one. What happened? My dick broke. Thoughts on Zog? I don't know what Zog is. Get well soon. Thank you. Why are you in the hospital? I broke my dick. Ever heard of a group called Pacific? No, I haven't. Gas and Electric? Nope. Turning 60 on July 28th. You're a youngin'. I turned 60 on February 9th. Way older than you, buddy. Good day there, Vincent. I saw Van Halen 17 times. Fucking A, right? Well, 17 times with Dave, right? Because if you didn't see him 17 times with Dave, you didn't see Van Halen 17 times. Pray for the dead. I'm still alive, bro. Mushrooms versus blotter. I've done neither. Now, back in the 80s on spring break, 1984, I had mushrooms with beer and I didn't get high. And all my friends did. And I've never tried it since. I wouldn't mind trying it. Blotter, I don't think I've ever tried blotter acid. I'm way past the acid taking days, though. Flea will kick your ass. I don't give a fuck. He still has a punchable face. I don't care. You know what? He can kick my ass all he wants. He still has a punchable face. And you know what? I know a lot of people that can kick his ass. So there you go. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm some tough guy. I said, man, he's got a punchable face, but I would never punch his face because he might beat my ass after that because I don't claim to be a tough guy. And check it out. I'm not claiming to be a tough guy behind the keyboard, where most people do. I'm the real deal, bro. I will be honest to a fault. I am not a tough guy. I don't think I can beat anybody's ass. I just don't hang like that, you know? I think the people that run around, I'm gonna kick your ass, are fucking boneheads. And they can all kick my ass, but at the end, after they kick my ass, they're still fucking boneheads. Ralph, I'm so fucking sorry you are going through the bullshit again. Good people like you always have bad shit happen to them, while evil pricks never get, never. I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, man. Look at Sammy Hagar. Mushroom Head or Slipknot? Definitely Mushroom Head. Nobody's worse than Slipknot. And I saw Mushroom Head open for Wasp, and they were terrible, but Slipknot's worse. Have you ever heard of the Canadian band called Hazard? They're a three-piece, newer band, pretty good. No, I haven't. Most overrated, your least favorite actor. All right, I'm going to get shit for this because the guy, he's a super nice guy. But I feel he's a horrible actor, man. Yeah, I know. He's very loved, and I've seen videos of him in real life, and he's super nice. Keanu Reeves. I don't get it. I don't find him to be a good actor. And here's something that a lot of people won't agree. It's hard for me to sit through a Bill and Ted movie. That shit's beyond horrible. That's why metal died. It wasn't because of grunge. It's because of Bill and Ted. Most overrated. Anybody agree with me out there? I bet you not one motherfucker agrees with me. Most overrated, your least favorite. Yeah, I said that. Stone Dead Forever, Motorhead, baby. My favorite song off Bomber. Hey, Ralph. Saw the Triumph Rock and Roll Machine documentary. It was kick ass. Awesome, dude. I own it. I bought it. Brings no extras, though. I was kind of bummed about that. Hey, Ralph. I just wanted to check up on you. Well, hope you get better soon. Best. Thank you, Jeff. Hey, I got to tell you, I am better. I am better. Clint Eastwood is my all-time favorite actor. Hell yeah. Keep pushing through. You'll get there. Thank you, Dave. And yes, Clint Eastwood rules. Oh my God, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park versus Detroit Rock City. I like Detroit Rock. I'm going to go with Detroit Rock City, but Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park is so horrible, it's great. How are you doing, sir? I hope you'll get better soon. Thank you, Bronson. I am feeling better. Robin, bro, best quote of your life. I don't know what quote that was. Elisa, I heard the lady outside laughing with my dad. I don't care. What the hell? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Is that lady outside? I hope that lady outside doesn't do to your dad what happened to me. My dick broke. Seriously, all-time favorite. I don't know what that means. David Ellison, Jerkinasia. Oh, man, that shit never gets old. Ralph, which album is better, Thunder Steel or Thunder in the East? I got to go with Loudness on that one, bro. My girlfriend wishes you well. Tell your girlfriend thank you. Also, DLC, are you going to check out Peter Criss' new album? Of course I am. Ralph, just know there's a bunch of us sending you healing vibes and prayers. Get well, my friend. You know, Johnny Neptune, I believe you because I'm feeling so much better now, and I know it's because of all you guys. Oh, my buddy, Mike Tyler. I love you, Mike. Doug Elson is coming out with his new band, Mega Grip. Yeah, Night Demon. Stop cussing, it's not cool. You are not the fucking boss of me, motherfucker. Eddie Trunk equals king of the pickle whistlers. Yeah, I gotta say, you are right. That's a guy I would love to interview. I can own that motherfucker so bad with what he said about when he saw Van Halen at Madison Square Garden in 1984. All bullshit. All bullshit what he said. And I got proof that it's all bullshit. I got a bootleg of that show. And everything he said, trying to badmouth Dave, trying to badmouth the Dave years, and talking about how good they were with Sammy. Fuck that guy. I've been praying to the Dark Lord for you, Ralph, just in case the other ones ain't listening. Thanks, Joseph. Ralph, that guy got you good. He said, shout out to Gabe Horn. Say it fast and you'll know what he means. All right, let me think. Gabe Horn, Gabe Horn. Oh, Gabe Horn. Is he supposed to get? Is that like? How did he get me good on that? Gabe Horn. What is it? Gabe Horn. Gabe Horn. Gabe Horn. Wow. Oh boy, he got me good. That shit sucked. I thought it really was a guy called Gabe Horn. Oh no, it was some kind of gay born? I don't know. That shit sucked. Dude, I'm sorry, but you are not that bright if you think the guy got me on that shit. Come on. If it was good, I'd admit it. Doc, will you give Dave Ellison a handshake if he ever in South Florida? No, but I'll grab his dick and jerk it off. Give him a break, you know? I mean, come on. I do that because I care. Eddie Trunk is indeed a tool. A bigger tool than Michael Branville. That's right, I said it. I like that metal show, but I can't stand Eddie Trunk. I hated that metal show. That shit sucked. Always remember to keep your chin up and stay positive. Better days are ahead. Yep, you're right, Bronson. Dave Ellison had some good. Dave Ellison keeps coming up. Was having some good stir-fried rice. I don't know what that means, but I'm also on drugs. Got you on Prayer Network via Keith Nestor. Is Keith Nestor supposed to get me too? Keith Nestor, Keith Nestor, Keith Nestor. I don't think so. Wings, not rings. Yeah, you're right. And Wings, not George Harrison's crappy solo career. And John Lennon, by the way. John Lennon's solo career was pretty shitty too. I can get all of John Lennon's album and make one decent album out of it. Ringo and Paul had the best solo careers. I do love the metal show. Good for you. The dynamics between Don, John, and Eddie were great. Right on, bro. It doesn't take much to amuse you, right? And Jim shitting on Eddie was always the best part. All right, cool. Good, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Unlike me. I'll be 63 July 29th. Right on, Kevin. I'm glad you made it that far, bro. Hey, I made it to 60. In case I die, I made it to 60. You sound really good today. Thanks, Jimmy. I do. Sounding really strong. Keep it up. Thank you, Jimmy. I do feel good, man. I can walk now. I mean, I shouldn't walk. They're advising me not to, but I can get up and go take a piss in the bathroom without it being excruciating. Because I've been taking a piss in this thing right here. Right here. But you see how it's empty? I've been peeing in this thing. It's empty because there's a little pee in there because when I threw it out, I guess I left a little in there. But I've been getting up and going to the bathroom, which is right there. It's not far. All right. Let's go back to talking to the people. Gabe Horn, he got you good. Gabe Horn. Why are you in the hospital? My dick broke. Wanted to know if you heard of the duo Ninja Sex Party. No, I think they're really great and funny. You know, today I was watching Family Guy, and Stewie, the little baby. I don't know what he said. He said some shit like, "Oh yeah, I can have one of my little sexy parties," and it shows him with a bunch of chicks, and he's running around. Then he stops and he does the little Austin Powers dance. That shit made me laugh out loud. Want to know if you heard of? Oh yeah, I already read that. Kevin, have a great birthday. I agree with Tim there, Kevin. Have a great birthday. You don't seem too stressed for your hospital visit. You know that tomorrow is going to be 1 week I've been here. And I've been pretty stressed, but today's been a good day. Why are you in the hospital? My dick broke. My Jerry Springer says are far behind at me. I don't know what that means. Come on, guys, speak English to me. I thought you were born somewhere in the late 50s. What the fuck are you talking about? I was born February 9th, 1965, which makes me 60 years old. And February 9th, 1964, the year to the day before I was born, the Beatles changed the world when they played Ed Sullivan. I thought, all right, I already read that. Stop thinking I was born. Yeah, I don't want to say nothing about that. Wishing you the best, Ralph. And thank you, Christian. I wish you the same. What the fuck? Your band Thrash or Die plays in the future here in Miami. What does that mean? I don't know. My band Thrash or Die is in the movie Return of Nukem High, Trauma Pictures. Did you know that? And Lemmy is in the movie. There were mushrooms from the grocery store, Ralph. I don't know what that means. Get well soon. Thoughts on Howard Jones? I remember Howard Jones. Wasn't he kind of like that other guy? What's the guy that did Joe Jackson? Wasn't it like some shit like that? I don't care for it. Do you like Godsmack? God, no. That's a terrible band. Word up, almost human. Word up to you, George. Hope you would have made it to the Pompano Beach for the Nico band. I wouldn't have gone anyway. Pompano Beach ain't that close to my house. Do you like the band Morphine? I don't know them. George Clooney? Fuck him. Ralph, now that Armored Taint is off your list, is there a band that has no a-holes in it other than Rush? Nope, not even my bands. They all had assholes. Except for me, I'm not an asshole. Yeah, every other band has assholes. I can't think of any other one. Memories of Live Aid. Go watch it. I fucking made a video of it and I put it up on Sunday on the 40th anniversary. Tom Kenny, who does the voice of SpongeBob, turned 63 on July 13th, which was a few days ago, of course. He was born on July 13th, 1962. Why did I just read that? Bill Preston, Ted Theodore Logan. All right, you guys are writing nonsense here. Underrated album you love, but everyone hates. Monster from Kiss. Love the fuck out of that album. And I love how people try to convince me I'm wrong. They're cute and funny and sad too. I did not like Bill and Ted. All right on, dude. I did like the first Matrix movie though. There you go. That's all right. I didn't, but whatever. Bill and Ted sucks. My girlfriend's going to bed now. She just texted me. Yeah, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park is better with the 70s porn music. I hated the versions with the solo album music. I think Almost Human was also in it. Terrible. Leave the 70s music in it. Much better. Thoughts on the upcoming Kiss biopic? I bet it's going to suck. That's my thoughts. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd put down $500 how it's going to suck. And it's not going to be real, and it's mostly going to be about Gene and Paul. Ace and Peter will be glossed over. Eric Carr will be fucking a footnote, and Bruce Kulick might not even be mentioned, and Eric Singer, well, I don't know about Eric Singer, because Eric Singer's on the outs now. But Tommy Thayer will get more screen time than Ace. Mark my words. I love Alice in Chains and Soundgarden, both great bands. I saw Soundgarden open for Voivod when they were nobody. And then I saw them headline, I saw them open for GNR. And I saw Alice in Chains twice open for the Clash of the Titans tour, and I saw them headline once. I'm talking with Lane Staley. I saw him afterwards, too. I love Sylvester Stallone, one of my favorite actors ever. Rocky, Cobra, Over the Top, Rambo, Cliffhanger, Nighthawks. You can go on. And I shall go on. Paradise fucking Alley. Fist. There's more, man. There's more fucking Rocky Rambo movies I love. I love. First Blood, dude. Ralph, do you still own any copies of Melt in Your Skull on vinyl? Yes, I do. I want to buy a copy. Well, I don't know, man. If you know my email, it's in under every one of my videos, Phaselinear at Yahoo. Send me an email. If you are interested in it, I will sell it to you for $30, and that includes postage. I won't charge you postage, and I will autograph it for you only if you want me to autograph it. And I won't charge you a penny more for my autograph. And believe me, that shit goes for much more. Best wishes and prayer, Ralph. Thank you. Peter Chris's solo to shit on Paul Stanley, Kisseth Soul Station. All right. I like the Soul Station album. Before I take off, what's your favorite character from Detroit Rock City? Seriously, that's my favorite movie ever. I'll tell you my favorite character in Detroit Rock City, and he's only in the movie for like 5 seconds. The little kid outside the supermarket that goes, Kiss sucks! Favorite part of the movie. I love Kiss, but I just love seeing that little kid. The facial, man, that kid should have got top billing. My favorite part of the movie, I love that kid. And I love the movie. Detroit Rock City was a great movie. A little, yeah, you know, that part with the dogs, you know, where the guy automatically, you know, that part was bullshit. But other than that, it was good. Good movie. Best movie ever, Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. Oh, best album ever. It's the best Judas Priest studio album ever. That's for damn sure. Just got a live album of a Black Sabbath show from 1970, and it rules. Earlier today, Bill Ward really shines on it. Is it from Paris? Because that's a great bootleg from Paris. Somebody is the boss of you. That's right, I am. Yeah, Copland, great movie. That's another great one. Do you ever watch the Trump to Stump? And do you think he could have stumped you? No. I can own that fucking fool. You know what, man? You guys should see me. Every time I was on was it the Contrarians? Yeah, was it? Yeah, the Contrarians. Every fucking metal trivia show they had me on, I won every single one. Every one of them, I won. Well, except one. And that one I questioned. I think they fucked up. I came in second place on that one. But no, I can totally own Eddie Trunk. I've seen some of the Stump shit. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't know his shit. He does. But there were some Trump to stump questions. I was like, he couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh man, I know that shit. GNR covering the heck out of Black Sabbath. I love GNR at the Black Sabbath tribute. A lot of people are slamming it, and that's them. I thought they sucked doing Guns N' Roses songs, but when they did Junior's Eyes, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, and Never Say Die, I fucking loved it. I thought Axl did a great job. Steve Martin didn't become a father until he was 67. His daughter was born in December of 2012. He'll be 80 next month. He'll be 85 or 86 when his daughter graduates from high school. Well, I hope Steve Martin lives that long, because I watched the other day The Jerk. I was born a poor black child. What a great movie. That movie's hilarious. What did Armored Saint do exactly? Sorry, I'm out of the loop. Phil Sandoval is a little bitch. And he got mad at me because I made a post when Brian Wilson died saying, I wish Brian Wilson did not die. Because all I see now is these Brian Wilson tributes, and I hate that fucking barbershop quartet shit. So I wish he wasn't dead so I don't have to see this. Because of that, his vagina got itchy and he unfriended me. And on top of that, then he went on his page and wrote this whole thing about me, which he later deleted, which all my friends saw. You know, my friends saw what I posted, and they saw what he posted, and then they told me, and I looked, and I saw you unfriended me. And that's not the first time. Phil Sandoval got upset with me like a year ago when I said some shit about Sammy Hagar. He's like, Sammy sucks, everybody sucks. Is there anything you do like? And I said, yeah, Armored Saint. I love every fucking album you guys made. And I don't take that back. I still love Armored Saint. I just think he's a bitch. And yeah, I used to say, if I only owned albums from bands that didn't have any dicks, it'd be Rush and Armored Saint. Now it's just now it's just Rush. Because fuck Phil Sandoval. Somebody send him this link. Fuck you. From the hospital. That's right. Fuck you. I'm still depressed that Brian Wilson died. And fuck the Beach Boys. Fuck that barbershop quartet. And get a fucking spine, you girl. All right. I feel better saying that. David Ellison is all right. David Ellison is said to be the master of the band to gland combat. I don't know what that means, but I think he's the master of baiters. See, that was funny, dude. Stainless. Hey, to be fair, I like George Harrison's solo stuff. My favorite of the Fab Four. All right, that's cool. I think he's fucking overrated. I think he sucks. I do. I'll tell you the George Harrison songs I like. Don't Bother Me. The first song he ever wrote. I love that song. I love Something. I think Something's the best song he ever did. I love Here Comes the Sun. I love Piggies. And I love, there's a fifth one, Taxman. That's 5 songs I like. I hate While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I hate his solo album. I try to get into Everything Must Pass. Yeah, Everything Must Pass Gas, if you ask me. But hey, it's your favorite Beatle. I know you're that guy. You're the contrarian. And good for you, bro. I think he sucks. What was the first Judas Priest album you listened to? Unleashed in the East, and still my favorite. I miss Mitch LaFon. Whatever happened to that guy? I don't know what happened to him. Liam or Noel solo stuff? Man, you know what? I got to go with Liam, and I like Noel much more. But man, Liam's first 2 albums are fucking phenomenal. Though the first 2 Noel albums are fucking great too. Like the Ballad of the Mighty Eye. I don't think Liam's wrote a song that good or has a song that good on his solo albums. But I love them both. So what is it? Gangrene or something? No, my dick broke. There's no gangrene. Sorry to disagree. John and George had the best. Come on. Imagine how the hell can you hate on that? All right, look. I don't hate Imagine. I think it's a beautiful song. I think the sentiment is complete fucking bullshit. Imagine no possessions. This is a guy that owned a mansion in England, a fucking ritzy hotel in fucking New York, and a fucking mansion in West Palm Beach. Imagine no possessions, my ass. That's a fucking poser lyric song. It is a beautiful song. I think it's a beautiful song, but the sentiment is sucks. And fuck him, dude. You don't have to say sorry to me. I'm not saying sorry to you, where I think John Lennon's solo album sucks and fucking George Harrison just sucks, period. John Lennon, to me, was my favorite Beatle. I put him even above Paul in the Beatles. He was the best. But I'll tell you this, after the White Album, he never wrote anything as good as I'm So Tired and Glass Onion, Dear Prudence. And I'm not saying sorry to you, dude. I'm not saying sorry to nobody. It's how I fucking feel. And you shouldn't say sorry to me. You know? It's how you fucking feel. Don't apologize. What the fuck, bro? Now you're getting me fired up. Hi, Ralph. I wish a speedy recovery. Prayers to you, my friend. Thank you, Russell. I hope you're not upset that I think George Harrison sucks. And by the way, I'm not sorry when I say George Harrison is overrated. Would you wear that striper? What? Would you? Now my eyesight's going again. Would you wear the mayor? Fuck, man. Would you wear the mayor's anchor jacket? Oh, yeah, definitely. From Jaws? Fuck yeah, that jacket makes him look like a pimp. What is this? It's called a live feed. Favorite Uli era Scorpions album, Taken by Force. Did you die? Yeah, man. You died too, because you're watching me. We're on the afterlife, bro. All right, this guy wrote, did you die 3-4 times? You're losing hair. No, I'm not. Just haven't taken a shower in a while. What an idiot. You're an idiot. You're losing hair. What kind of fucking what's wrong with people? Seriously. Number one, you're wrong. I'm not losing hair. I'm 60 years old, and look at this shit. I'm losing hair. Look at this. I'm losing hair. You fucking moron. What kind of thing is that to say? Fuck this guy. Let's delete him. Seriously. What's his name? I don't know, but he's gone. People like that suck. I'm here in a good mood, and this guy has to say that. He's gone. Douchebag. What happened, Ralph? My dick broke. Was Sammy Hagar behind us? Yes. He broke my dick. What happened? My dick broke. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again. All right, Zach. One more. Did you die? I'm going to make you die. Do you like Deftones, Ralph? No, I sure don't. Just tuned in. What's wrong, Dr. Fuck? Oh, Fred, dude, you ain't gonna believe this, but my dick broke. Yeah, this guy, I'm telling you, if I see Did You Die one more time, I'm making him disappear. I'm sending him to the cornfield, fucking Twilight Zone style. Ralph, if you need help plucking grass over at your yard, oh my God, it's my buddy, Dennis Turner Jr. Melissa and I will drive down from Kansas to do it. We love you, brother, and we are thinking of you and wishing you the best. Get well soon. Thank you so much, my friend. But here's the deal, Dennis. I would bend over and pluck the glass out. I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to sit down I gotta wait till 6 when the sun goes down a bit, because that shit's hot. It'll burn my leg, burn my ass. But thank you anyway. Hey, if you all want to come down, you can crash at my house. Did you see my episode of Cribs, Dennis? I have a picture of you and Melissa right there in my bedroom. What did... What about Deftones? What about them? What are your 3 favorite Tony Iommi riffs? Oh my God. Into the Void would be 1. Man, I love Country Girl, that riff. My third one would be Snowblind. Hell yeah. I'm sorry if I offend you by the... No, you didn't offend me, Bronson. It's all good. Dude, stop asking about the Deftones. Man, why do people keep asking the same question over and over? Ralph, do you think Parasite and, oh my God, Parasite, and Cold Gin would have been better if Ace sung them on the studio records? Yes, I would say yeah. It'd be better. I'll be 60 in December. You're invited to my party, Doc. You just gotta fly to Nova Scotia. I'll be expecting you. Right on, bro. Pick me up at the airport. Who is your all-time favorite band from the Unplugged on MTV? All right. I'll say it right now, and I'm proud to say this. Definitely, without a doubt, the best Unplugged ever was Kiss. Kiss, hands down, the best Unplugged ever. Not a lot of people, well, I know a lot of people that follow me will say that, because you're all a bunch of Kiss retards. But I'm not a Kiss retard, and I will say it. The best Unplugged ever was Kiss. By the way, Dennis Ernie Jr. and Melissa rules. Would you agree with me that UFO is terribly underrated? Yes, and UFO is another band Ian hates. Did Kurt Loder from MTV News prefer Van Halen or Vangina? Fuck if I know. How would I know that? Political Godzilla. Gods. I was named after Charles Bronson. He's my dad's favorite actor. Him and Robert De Niro are two of my dad's favorite actors. I love Charles Bronson. You know it's a great Charles Bronson movie? And I saw it in a theater when I was a little kid, and I have it on DVD now. Breakout. Y'all ever seen Breakout? That's a badass movie, man. And of course, Death Wish is my favorite. The Mechanic is an awesome Charles Bronson movie. Yeah, I love Charles Bronson. Did you guys see that actor that's out now that looks exactly like Charles Bronson? I forgot his name, but there's an actor out there, you know, he makes these movies like Charles Bronson. He's identical to Charles Bronson. Lords of Flatbush, I own that movie. Henry Winkler, Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, not getting hopes up over the Kiss biopic. Yeah, that shit's gonna suck. Hospital or airline food? They both suck. Rocky versus Rambo. Definitely the first Rocky is my favorite Sylvester Stallone movie. David Ellison's favorite Black Sabbath song is Hand of Doom. Oh my God. I'm never going to stop laughing at these. Do you like Bad Brains and Living Color? I love Bad Brains. Living Color fucking sucks. Want to talk about an overrated guitar player? Vernon Reid. What the fuck? The guy doesn't know how to fucking solo. All he does is... Oh, because he's black. He's great. Fuck you. Listen to Hendrix. Listen to Sound Barrier if you want to hear some good black guitar players. Tony McAlpine, bitch. Would love to hear a new Cheap Trick album. Yeah, you and I both. Ralph, what is the biggest snooze fest? Afraid to Shoot Strangers or Where the Wild Wind Blows? Boy, that's a tough one because they both suck ass. But I'll go with Where the Wild Winds Blows because it blows. I hope you have a great evening, Ralph. Take care. Thank you, Bronson. George, says, to be honest, my favorite Black Sabbath song is Symptom of the Universe. Great fucking favorite song to have. You dying? Yes, I'm dying. I figured I I choose my last minutes with you. Have you ever seen the movie The Stone Age? Yeah, it was all right. That's the one with Tommy Chong, right? It's kind of a ripoff of what's that other '70s movie? Dazed and Confused. I saw that Kiss Scooby Doo. That shit was fucking terrible. Ralph, my prayers go out to you, my guy. Thank you, Tim. David Elvis's favorite AC/DC song is Ball Breaker. You dying? James. Did James ask that already? Was it John? All right. Yeah, James. You said it twice. I see you say it one more time, you're gone. Oh, all right, you're gone. You dead? You're gone. You're not funny, dude. And there, you're hidden. No more James. Fuck him. Trivia question. To who did Journey dedicate the live album Capture? I don't know. Did they dedicate that live album to somebody? I don't even know. Should have been dedicated to Greg Raleigh since it was his last album with them. And they were better with Greg Raleigh. You ever hear of the Kiss tribute band? Strutter, I saw them. I saw them. I'm not into tribute bands, dude. Seriously. You guys are. It's not my thing. I mean, obviously a lot of you are into tribute bands because you went to go see the End of the Road tour. I didn't go see it, and I was offered free tickets twice. Well, I wasn't going to go anyway, but Ian told me, I guarantee you somebody's going to offer you a free ticket, and you're going to go. And that even made me say no. I wasn't going to go anyway. But yeah, fuck tribute bands. Hi, Ralph. I just joined the video. I went to the beginning of the video to see how you are doing. Case people ask question too many times. And I noticed that you're off. You're still not. Yeah, I'm still here, bro. I'm better, though. And I heard you said that you are in a good mood. I am. I'm in a much better mood that I deleted those two pickle wizards. I'm happy to hear that. I'm sorry that you still at the hospital. Thank you so much, Rockstar. The Jerk is classic. I am somebody now. The phone book. GNR still playing and sounded good. It would have, if the original, yeah, of course. Have you ever seen Grim Reaper live? I wish. You know, I was supposed to see Steve Grimmins before he died, but then the COVID happened. I had tickets and everything. Who was it with? It was Steve Grimmins, Grim Reaper, and somebody else I want. Primal Fear. That's what it was. God damn. I never seen Primal Fear either. It's another bucket list band I want to see. Hi, Ralph. Worst six-pack Van Halen song besides the song 1984. Huh. Panama. I like it, but I like Sunday Afternoon in the Park more. Favorite Spinal Tap quote. God, there's so many killer quotes in that movie. How about, what's wrong with being sexy? Sexist. Or he choked on vomit. It was somebody else's vomit. What happened to your Facebook group, Almost Human? It's still there. Check out the Canadian movie Hardcore Lego. Great punk mockumentary. All right. The live Black Sabbath 1970 show I got earlier today from Switzerland. Yeah, that I believe that's the one I have too. Yeah. Wasn't that on the Paranoid box set? I think it is. How do you feel about the Spinal Tap movie coming out? I'm very excited for it. I can't see how it'll be better, but I'm very excited to see how it'll be. Man, what happened to you? Hope you're okay. Dude, you're not going to believe this. I broke my dick. David Ellison's favorite movie ever is Stroker Race. Are you in the hospital? No, dude. I'm in the fucking. I'm at Disney World. Do you think Picky Six even plays the bass on stage? I don't know, and I don't care. I would never go see Motley Crue again. Fuck them. Can you talk about a fucking more overrated band than Motley Crue? I don't think there is. They do have really two albums I like. I think Too Fast for Love is pretty overrated. Though it does have my favorite Motley song, Livewire. And, you know, Take Me to Top's cool, and PC Reaction, and the last song on this show, but fuck that. Fuck that band. The Shot of the Devil and the Karabi albums, the only ones I like. Can you water my plants on the 28th? I'm out of town. Fuck you, no. No, I'm kidding, I will. I'll water your plants with my urine. All right. Joseph says, do you like Aussie band, The Angels? Yeah, they're pretty good. I heard the Three Sides of the Coin guys are coming to visit you in the hospital. Right on. Cool. I like them. I know many of you don't, but I don't give a fuck. I like them. Everybody got their opinion. That's right. John Lennon Mind Game is my all-time favorite song. I like that song. That's a John Lennon song I like. Noel does a good cover of it. Heather's Cross or Cross Purposes, Heather's Cross. Favorite Rolling Stone song? Heartbreaker, Doo Doo Doo. Can only see from the nose up. Yeah, because if I go like this, I can't see shit. Just deal with it, bro. Are you alpha or beta? Are you alpha or beta female? You want to get banned too, dude? He said it twice. I don't know. My banning finger's getting itchy. He said it 3 times. My banning finger's getting itchy. Brother, what's his name? Cartoon. I'll just remember that, cartoon. Cartoon idiot fuck brain pickle whistler. That's his name. Say something stupid again. Oh, there it is. All right, there he goes. All right, you're gone. Bye, cartoon pickle whistler. See, life is so much better without him. All right. Nurses coming in to give you a sedative. They did already. Sorry, Ralph. Had George's slide guitar was... Oh, my God. He's apologizing because he likes George Harrison. Why do you apologize? You think by saying sorry to me is going to make me feel like, oh, no. Oh, no. I apologize to you, buddy. You like George Harrison's slide guitar. Let me tell you something. I hate slide guitar, period. I fucking hate it. That's what I hate about Mick Mars. Those first 2 Motley albums, he's ripping. As much as I don't like Too Fast for Love, he's amazing on it. Starting with Theater of Pain with the slide guitar, I fucking hate slide guitar. Oh, George Harrison's slide guitar is legendary. Anybody's slide guitar sucks. Bones. People are funny. Like they actually think I give a fuck that they like something. Sorry, but I like it. Sorry. I get that all the time from people. Like, I give a fuck if you like it or not. Why do you give a fuck I don't like it? You obviously do, because you got to say, sorry, but I like it. Look at me, everybody. I like something Ralph doesn't like. That makes me special. Like my mommy tells me I'm special all the time when she brings down to the basement my Hot Pockets. I know I'm being a douche, but I don't know. I get triggered with this sorry bullshit. When people say sorry, it's like, who gives a fuck? Like it all you want. You think my opinion on slide guitar and George Harrison is here to let everybody know that they should think the same way? Fuck no. Enjoy it all the fuck you want. I'm still gonna say he's an overrated dickwad that should have quit smoking. He'd be alive if he did. Have you seen the Family Guy episode where Stewie is afraid? Oh yeah, I love that episode. I believe there's more than one episode of Stewie being afraid of News of the World album cover. I think there's more than one. Did you see the episode of Family Guy when Peter Griffin was the security guard at George Harrison's house? And the guy, because George Harrison got stabbed from some dude. Well, Peter Griffin was the security guard, and the guy's jumping the fence, and then you hear like all this commotion, like the guy's breaking in, stabbing George Harrison, and Peter Griffin's like, "Hey, keep it quiet down there, you stupid beetle." Hey Doc, how's it going tonight? What's your thoughts on Mammoth, the spell? I haven't heard it, but I got to tell you, man, I want to do. When I get out of the hospital, I want to do a review of the second Mammoth album because, I bought both Mammoth albums to support the kid, and I didn't really like it much. I listened to the second one the other day. It was damn good. Way better than I remember. I want to review that album. I saw Gene Simmons' solo band a while ago, and he picked me to come up on stage. My original plan was to walk up to Gene and take his wig off, but the security guard said, "Don't touch him." Ralph, get out of bed and do the cartwheel. I don't know. Is that funny, guys? Because I'm laughing my ass off at that. Am I laughing because of the drugs? To the cartwheel. No, that's the hustle. That sucks. People are being shitty. I hope you're doing as well as you can. Always love your videos, and you turn me on to lots of cool stuff, man. Thank you, buddy. John or Julian Lennon? Julian Lennon has a fucking solo song I like better than Imagine and every goddamn fucking John Lennon song. And I know it's a rip-off song, but it's the song that goes, "I don't want to know what's going on. I don't want to know what's right or wrong." God, that song is so good. Was it the weed earlier? Was it a weed eater accident? Yeah, a weed eater broke my dick. What do you think of Queen's Another One Bites the Dust? It's all right. Here's a funny story about that song. Queen didn't want to release it as a single. They didn't think it was good enough, and it was Michael Jackson, of all people, convinced them. And it was their first #1 hit in America. I think they're maybe their only one. Well, maybe Crazy Little Thing Called Love was #1. I know Another One Bites the Dust was #1. And it's all because of Michael Jackson. Yeah, I think it's a good song. Am I still not allowed to mention Pete Pardo on here? Why can't, did I ever say not to mention him? Mention him all you want. I like Pete. I have no problem with Pete. I remember somebody asked me, was it you that asked me, hey, make a video on Pete Pardo? I was like, why the fuck would I do that? You make a video on, well, if it was you that asked that. You make a video on him. Do you have a son? Nope, not that I know of. Maybe, all right. I'll tell you a funny story. When I was a little kid, I was in high school. I was either 16 or 17 years old. Out of the blue, After school, I hooked up with this black girl, right? And my dad had a hotel at the time, and I had the keys, to all the hotel rooms. So I knew which one was empty. And I took this girl up in the room. I was probably 16 at the time. I had sex with her, and I came in her, and I never saw her since. So who knows? Maybe I do have a son or a daughter. Do you believe in the Easter Bunny? Who doesn't? That is the story of Jesus. Best song of a day at the races. Getting away behind us. Is it Long Away? Is that the song? The song that Brian May sings. Who knows if I believe in heaven, I would not have to stay. Hey, wake up in the morning with a good face, stare at the moon all day. That song rules. My favorite song off the album. What happened? My dick died. My dick died. It didn't only break, it died. What are some spamming trolls in here? Yeah, right? They're gone. Don't worry about it. Any other ones that show up? Gelly Valley said, Deftones suck. Gelly Valley, you make a great point there, my friend. I'd actually say Nirvana, all right? UFO rules, yep, you're right. Where did the Paul Stanley of Kiss saying come from? It just came out of me one day, and I can't remember. I think it was like the first video I ever said it, and it got a million comments of, oh my God, I died laughing you saying Paul Stanley of Kiss. So I just kept saying it. Charlie Benante was... Oh, Charles Bronson was an amazing actor. Yep, the Kiss Unplugged was amazing. Not Kiss Tart either. Right on, dude. If you're a Kiss Tart, it doesn't count. I'll give you a funny story on Kiss Tarts. I used to be part of this group. It was called Kiss, 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 and Hard Rock or some stupid shit like that. And my guitar player came up with this fictitious band called Turbo Faster, right? And he made this silly album cover where it was like a deer with a human head full of arrows in a forest, and he put Turbo Faster on it. So I took that picture of Turbo Faster, and I took a picture of Kiss Asylum, and I put them next to each other. I go, which album's better, Turbo Faster or Kiss Asylum? All the Kiss twats were like, Kiss, Kiss. They all said Kiss, and there was one that wrote, Kiss by far. Those are Kiss twats. So anybody that, is a Kiss twat, of course they're going to say Kiss Unplugged is the best Unplugged. I'm not a Kiss twat, but I think it was. Death Wish 3 is great. Yep, it was. I have the box set with all of them. Your Kiss Unplugged was the best, but I liked others too. I did too. I loved Nirvana. I loved the Nirvana one. I think Penny Royalty was an amazing live performance of it. I loved the Alice in Chains one. I even liked the Rat one with Michael Schenker was cool. There was quite a few good ones. The Poison one was ridiculously bad. It's funny though. Did you get one of the video intros when your car blew up from... Yes, my friend. I sure did. I took that from... That's actually... I did a mini series with my band called Dr. Danger. And that was part of one of Dr. Danger's episodes. It ended like that, like The Mechanic. Yeah, Breakout was awesome. Fuck yeah, you know that movie. Black Sabbath versus 72 Seasons. Black Album, 72 Seasons is better, but 72 Seasons is kind of weak. But Lux Eterna alone makes it a better album. I love that song. I'd say Black, even though I don't love either. David Ellison's favorite song is Love Gun. You pull the trigger of my, yeah. He should, well, actually, the song should say, I pull the trigger of my love gun. Are you on the mend? Yes, I am. Really? Or dying? Hey. Don't make me make you go. Saw Kiss last month. What do you see you saw? Wait. Oh, you saw Mini Kiss last month. I saw Mini Kiss once, but it wasn't really Mini Kiss. They had a singer that was a regular sized girl, and the only reason I saw Mini Kiss was because that was the last time I ever saw Kiss. I had free tickets to see the Monster Tour, and they played outside at the Hard Rock. So I saw little Gene and little Paul. No, the chick was Paul. They had a little Gene, and little Ace. It wasn't that good though. It wasn't the Mini Kiss you saw, that's for sure. Because they were all mini, I'm sure. Hey Ralph, one time my mom saw a picture of Sammy Hagar in 1991 and thought it was a poor man's Robert Plant. Fuck Van Hagar. Van China. Hell yeah, Jordan. Your mom's wise. See ya, James. Yep, James is gone. James Jerkoff. That was his name. James Jerkoff. Big fan of David Ellison. James Jerkoff. Suck versus suck. James or just Deftone guy. I say it's a tie. What do you call a woman dressed in pink? I call her a woman dressed in pink. Hey Ralph, hope you're doing better. Do you have any new peanut jokes? Mark Daly, yes, you'll get another peanut joke tomorrow. I'm searching Google for peanut jokes because peanut jokes are horrible. Judas Effect, man, you and the fuck puppet. I have to do a watch along on the Kiss Scooby-Doo movie. That movie was a big one of my childhood. You must be very young. Ralph, please do me a solid and say this. Oh, you wait, man, goo. There you go. A guy that used to live in my old apartment building playing Gene in a Kiss cover band. Good for him. I thought David Ellison's favorite AC/DC song was either Big Balls or Touch Too Much. Journey dedicated their live album Captured to Bon Scott. I did not know that. Very cool. Great live album. I didn't know that. Thank you, Bendito. Black Sabbath, Devil and Daughter versus Ozzy Osbourne's Devil Daughter. Ah, man, they're both so good, but I got to give that one a Sabbath. Did you know that Black Sabbath had to change the name of that song to Devil and Daughter when Ozzy Osbourne released Devil's Daughter? True story. Have you seen Uriah Heep live? Twice. No, actually, I saw him 3 times. I saw him in 1982 with Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance tour, Obamagog. Then I saw them open for Priest again. I don't know what album that was. Then I saw him open for Saxon. So I saw him 3 times. One thing you and Eddie Trunk share. Look, I'm not going to read the rest. I'm just going to fucking delete this guy. I'm kidding. One thing you and Eddie Trunk share is the common, and you don't like Fake Frilly and Cheater Chris. Well, there you go. Did you catch the Ghost show before you had to go to the hospital? Unfortunately, no. And my buddy Wilson from Chicago. No, dude, and I had tickets to see it. I came to the hospital on Friday, and Ghost was on Sunday. I love Green Reaper, so do I. And I love Wilson from Chicago. Do you think the Plasmatics were the best band that you saw open for Kiss? Hell yeah. Definitely, without a doubt. Because every other band that opened for Kiss sucked, I thought. I mean, no, Pat Travers and Axe was cool. Crocus was cool. Ted Nugent blew Kiss out of the water on the Crazy Nights tour. But yeah, fucking Trickster and shit. Fuck that shit. Oh, thank you, TJ James. Uh, it goes to 11. Yeah, have a blessed day. Angel Tower versus Bruce Dickinson's The Tower. Oh, I'm going to have to go with Bruce on that one. You going to Bruce Dickinson, Travis? I got my tickets already. Ralph, have you checked out Jacob DeRaps yet? Playing everything Eddie Van Halen with ease and has new album out. I think you'll like it. Right on. No, I haven't checked it out. What album do you think is better, 2112 or Hemispheres? 2112, my all-time favorite Rush album. I'd be going insane. Who would water my pot plants? Well, if you want me to piss on them, let me know. Stay positive, man. Look forward to seeing the vinyl behind you again. I know the days in a hospital seem like weeks. Yeah, and it is going to be a week very soon. And Ellis's favorite AC/DC song is Beating Around the Bush. I don't know. Blackfoot Train versus Scorpions Catcher Train. Both great, but I got to go with Scorpions Catcher Train. And I read this somewhere and yet to have heard it. Van Halen covered Catcher Train in the club days in the 70s. I've yet to find it though, but I read they did do it. My favorite John Lennon song is Working Class Hero. Yeah, that one's okay. Working Class Hero is something to be. Ralph, what was the worst guest ever on the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast? I'm dying to say who I think it is, but I'm not, because it's only going to bring drama. But let me just say, I do have one. Shit, I have two. And I don't want to mention both these. And oddly enough, both these people that I thought sucked on Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, they both wished death on me. One of them wished death on me and Ian. The other one just wished death on me. Those two are the worst. What was your favorite band from every decade from the 60s to now? All right. In the 60s, definitely the Beatles is the greatest band ever. 70s, Black Sabbath. 80s, Merciful Fate. 90s, Oasis. 2000s, Ghost. And there, I said it. And by the way, I'm not sorry for all the, I don't agree with you. I'm not sorry. I don't give a fuck if you hate them or not. I'm not sorry. Imagine if Terrence was your doctor. I'd be dead. He'd tear off my dick. Orion versus Chemical Warfare. Chemical Warfare. Cartoon is really Sammy Hagar. Okay. What's up, everyone? Love you, Ralph. Just checking in. That's James West. If nobody has asked you, what is your favorite solo Ozzy song? Mine is You Can't Kill Rock and Roll off the Diary. Mine would be Diary of a Madman. Phil Lynott, Old Town versus... Man, Travis, you know how to hurt me, bro. Phil Lynott, Old Town versus my favorite Thin Lizzy song, Leave This Town. My favorite out of both of those, Old Town. That is the greatest song Phil Lynott has ever done, period. Old Town. This boy is cracking up. What album do you think is better, Diary of a Madman or Van Halen 1? Diary of a Madman. After Trolls, get him out of here. Yep, I did. I love when Ralph gets fired up. So damn funny. Thank you, buddy. What's the worst Van Hagar album? I think it's a four-way tie. Is it 4 albums? Whatever. They all suck. To Jesus Loves You, Turn to Him. Don't start with that shit. The song Diary of a Madman is a very close second sometimes my favorite. All right. Though Mick Mars did play Slide on PC Reaction, and that's the first. All right, whatever, dude. TJ James, always with his. Now that, if ever there's a Motley Crue twat, TJ James even thinks Brandon's a good song. TJ James thinks Motley Crue's never done a bad song. I can say, look, I can name Black Sabbath songs I don't like. They're my favorite band. I can name Merciful Fate songs I don't like. That's my favorite band. TJ James is not. He's not. He's a fucking twat. I love you, TJ, but you are a complete Motley Crue twat. And let me tell you something. The slide he plays on PC Reaction is nowhere near as annoying as the other ones. That one is just like, you know, come on, dude. You're fucking whatever. I love when TJ hears me talk about how shitty Motley Crue is. I love it because he thinks he's going to convince me that they're not. You're not, dude. They suck. Favorite Nazareth album? Hair of the Dog. Though I love Too Close to Rock and Roll. That's a great one. All right. They say if you stare too long into the stream stares back. The ones who watch don't comment. They don't like, but they are always here. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. A. That's his name, just A. I like that, though. I like your name. I like your name, A. I heard Kurt Hammett was inspired by George Harrison when he wrote the sitar riff for the Craptacular song, wherever I'm at. God, I hate that song. One of the worst Metallica songs ever. Dave Allison's favorite Aerosmith album is Get a Grip. I think Family Guy should do a rendition of Tommy and have Herbert as Uncle Ernie and Chris be Tommy. By the way, Herbert sounds like Axl Rose now. How do you feel about Bill Ward? I thought he was great. And yes, I'm a twat because he did make some mistakes, but he still had that swing. You know, how do you feel, TJ James, about Black Sabbath live opposed to Motley Crue live now? Do you think Motley Crue is better live now than how Black Sabbath was on the final show? Please answer so can everybody here can see what a fucking twat you are. Love you, bro. Favorite Deep Purple Richie Blackmore performance? Okay. You know that live version? They were on that TV show where he does Child in Time. Oh my God. That. What's your opinion on The Who? I love The Who. Extremely underrated band. And yeah, I won't go as far to say they're underrated, but they are amazing. Amazing band. I thought Quadrophenia, Who's Next, and Tommy. Shit, I liked even Face Dances. I liked the last album. Dave Ellison's favorite Queen song is coming soon. Ralph, have you heard of the YouTube channel? Yes, Metal School. I love it. I love that channel. They talk about some pure Sierra Thungal. They did an episode on them. Yeah, I love that channel. Sorry for asking about Pete so much. I'm from actually the co-founder of Pete Pardo's fan club called the Pardo Youth. That's great, dude. And if you talk to Pete, you let him know. Dr. Fuck thinks he's cool. But Dr. Fuck said he's not making an episode about you. Did you overdose? Why are you in the hospital? Yes, I overdosed. Faster Pussycat Rules. They opened for Paul Stanley of Kiff. What are the Faster Pussycat Rules? Rule number 1, you must suck. Rule number 2, Get engaged to some girl that'll jump off a ship. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Now, my condolences. I don't mean that as a comedy. That shit's fucked up. And you know what's really fucked up? Just to show you how shitty people are, I did an episode on that girl killing herself. And God, the comments, people left comments going, anybody that would do that to their lips has major mental problems. You know what? Anybody that would leave a comment like that would have a bigger mental problems. You judgmental prick. You know? This is some girl that did that shit to her lips thinking it would look good and it came out shitty. I'm sure she wasn't happy how it came out. She thought it was going to look good. Fucking hard. People are horrible. This poor girl, you know, she got drunk and she killed herself, all right? That's terrible. But then people are like, well, you know, I understand why she did it, because anybody that does that to their lips are mentally, fuck you. Seriously, have some, fucking people suck. Come on, leave a comment like that here. I'll delete your ass with joy. Thank you, Marty. Oh, my buddy, Yo Almo, I'm sorry. Un saludo, Ralph. Espera que te recupe pronto. I love that dude. Man, we got to get you on a show again. You are fucking, he's a funny guy. I got to work on that. We need Yo Almo back. Yo Almo back. You ever heard of a movie called Rock and... Yeah, I have it on DVD. It's an animation with Cheap Trick with the beautiful song, Om, Sweet Om, and Born to Raise Hell. Yeah, I have it on DVD, actually. Or is it Blu-ray? It's very rare, and I have it. Yes, I do. Favorite Winger album is Pull. David Allison's favorite album. Sebastian says, hey, Ralph, what do you think of Malmsteen's album Odyssey? I love it. Too much AR for your taste? Nope. I think it's amazing, and I think like you do. I love a lot of AOR stuff. I just didn't like it when Icon did it after the first album. I love Journey. I love a lot of AOR stuff. Are you excited that Eddie Kramer... You know what? Yes, I am excited about that, TJ James, and I want to ask you guys this. Where did he say this? Because I know he said it on some podcast. I was looking for it last night before I went to bed, looking for the Eddie Kramer interview where he talks about the Kiss Alive box set. I couldn't find it. Every episode, and by the way, I know this is late, so by the time I get to the answer, please write, Eddie Kramer was on this podcast talking about Kiss Alive. Will there be more singing, Doc? When the Oxy kicks in, the Oxy already kicked in, so you want me to sing? What song you want me to sing? I'll sing it for you. Here, I'll sing a song for TJ James. Brandon, she is your mom. Brandon. Oh my God. You know TJ James, Brandon kicked Tommy's ass for writing that song. You are aware of that, right? Do us a favor and tell Jimmy and Janice to come back and possess some people into making some good music again when you get there. I don't know who Jimmy and Janice are, bro. Ralph, where does that, are you making headway, at least things from the intro to what is that? TONTM come from? I don't know what TONTM means. Stop with the acronyms, guy. I'm not a kid. You know, a lot of times I have to Google acronyms that people write, kids write, to see what they mean. What about the song about doing groceries? What, been caught stealing? That one? I recommend a cathartic metal hand. My hand is hurting, by the way. Let me see. Do you all plan on reviewing Terrifier 4? We should. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Fucking can't wait for that shit. My favorite is Terrifier 3. Um, you all got me into those movies, and now trying it in my top five. Right on, Montana. But you gotta thank Wayne Noon, because Wayne Noon was the one that turned me onto it. When you guys gonna do Maiden's '90s era? Fuck if I know. Get well, amigo. Thanks, Noel. If you could interview a dead musician, who would you interview? Let's see. Bon Scott. And the first thing I'd ask him, did you write anything on Back in Black? And you know what Bon Scott's answer will be? Fuck no, I didn't. Yep. David Ellison's favorite candy bar is Nut Goody. I don't even know that candy bar. Hello, Ralph. Get well. Thank you there, the J Rocker. Schmack 'em of the God there, Robert. Any good news yet? Rock on together. Yeah, I'm feeling better, my friend. I saw Uriah Heep open for Priest back in 2019. So did I. And I saw him open for Priest on the Screaming for Vengeance. So that makes me better than you. Just kidding. And by the way, you didn't see Judas Priest because it wasn't fucking Glenn Tipton and KK Priest. You saw a Priest cover band. Where I saw Uriah Heep open for Judas Priest when they had KK and Glenn. I win. Yep. I saw them play out in the cold. And they played, and I saw the first show of that tour where they played Take These Chains Off for the very first time. I saw them play it for the very first time. I saw Heap in '83 with Priest. Love Out in the Cold. Fuck yeah, best song on Turbo. Wasn't there from 80, wasn't there for '83, unfortunately. You suck, Defunct. I'm kidding, bro. You rule because you're here. Besides Beatles, best Beatles title track song. All right, I don't know. Let's see. There's Please Please Me. I don't think that would be it. What's Magical Mystery Tour? I do love it, but I don't know. Sgt. Pepper might win. Let me keep going. Magical Mystery Tour, For Sale, Rubber Soul, Revolver. None of them are title tracks. Let It Be. Let It Be wins. That's my favorite title track. Not Yellow Submarine. I hate that song. I hate that album except for Hey Bulldog. I can't believe you're still in the hospital. Oh my God. Why do you block me on Grindr last night? Because your dick is too small, dude. I'm looking for a guy with a big, fat, veiny cock. You're hung like a belly button. That's why I fucking deleted you. Head first, should I delete this asshole? Trying to be funny. Where I just owned you, all right? Everybody, did I just own this idiot? Why did you delete me from Grindr? Oh, I'm going to say this joke like he's in a gay... All right, I'll play along. I deleted you because you got a little tiny dick. I'll delete you, bitch. You can delete me too. I wouldn't give a fuck. Thoughts on Predator by Ted Nugent. Tied Up in Love is my favorite Ted Nugent song. I'm not that big on it, dude. I think that guy is a great singer. He died. He was in Bad Company. Something how. But am I the only one who dislikes the chorus and rolling the cock? Rolling the what? Rolling the rock? Oh, it's fine, but I don't know what song that is, dude. Ralph, have you ever heard that demo version of Devil's Tower from Yes, I have. Yes, I have. It's awesome. Diamond Head, Am I Evil? Or Black Flag, You're Not Evil. I don't know that Black Flag song. I do love that Diamond Head song, though. Did you hear the new Alice Cooper song? Can't wait to have the vinyl in my hands. Yes, I have. I've heard 3 songs so far. I love all 3. And I ordered the pre-ordered the vinyl for $18.99 on Amazon. I don't know if it's that cheap anymore. Can't wait to get it. Grinder looking for me. Grinder wants you to eat. Angel Witch or Storm Witch? Angel Witch. DOA scary at Bloodfest, not VH. I don't know what that means. Dave Allison's favorite Wah song is Jack Action. Even before I even read the whole thing, when I hear David Ellison's favorite, I'm already laughing. And they're all great. All of you are great with the Dave Ellison things. It hasn't been one lame one yet. Binge watching your videos all day. Wow. Love the fuck puppet ones. Take care, man. Did. Thank you so much for binge watching. Motley Crue self-title or Vince Neil's Exposed? Both great. And I think Vince Neil's Exposed is even more underrated than the Motley album. I still go with the Motley album, but Exposed is awesome. And I hate saying that because TJ James is here. But what a great album. Living is a Luxury. What a great tune. Hey, Ralph. Wait, I think TJ James doesn't like the Karabi album. Am I right about that? Maybe I'm wrong. Because that dude likes anything they do. Hey, Ralph. Sure hope you get well soon. I was wondering if you ever saw the 1975 film Litztomania starring Roger Daltrey. No, I haven't. What was that Roger Daltrey movie where he choked on a chicken bone or something and they opened his throat? What was the name of that movie? I like the RMCP guest that kept saying, yeah, and Ian was imitating him. I don't know who that is. All right, man, all these are hell for review. I can't. Dance in the Moonlight. All right. Dio Gypsy versus A Gypsy's Kiss. I got to go with Dio on that one. And I love that Deep Purple song. Atlanta Rhythm Section, Imaginary Lover versus, I got to go with Steely Dan, Josie. And I love that Atlanta Rhythm Section song. Oh my God, look at all the shit that's being, why are you in the hospital? My dick broke. How do I go on a review? I want to do Zeppelin 4. You can't, dude. Come on. If everybody wants to be on my review, here's what you do. Make your own. Put it up on your channel. Wave it. Put it up the flagpole and see who salutes. And by the way, thank you, Gypsy Eyes. You just gave me an idea. I'm going to review Zeppelin 4 without you. I don't mean to be a dick, but that's the way I roll. Nicholas, Ralph, do you do the come on and dance Vince Neil voice? That is hilarious. All right, here we go. Come on and dance. Wow, 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 wow. Come on and dance. TJ James thinks that's a good song. Iron Maiden Prowler versus Judas Priest Rapid Fire. Ooh. You know what? I got to tell you this now. I think I'm more of a Judas Priest fan than Iron Maiden. But when it comes to the first 2 Iron Maiden albums, I like the first Maiden more than British Steel. And I like Killers more than Point of Entry. Those came out in those years. But in this example, I got to give it to Priest. I got to give it to Priest. I like the first Maiden album over British Steel, but I like... Now, if you would have said Iron Maiden Remember Tomorrow versus, Judas Priest Rapid Fire, I'd give it a Maiden. Nikki Six lives rent-free in my head.
Hey, Leo.
Hi.
I got the insulin for you.
Okay, give me 1 second, everybody.
Where would you like it?
Ma, I guess.
So you're getting 2, okay?
Okay.
My glasses.
You did already?
Yep.
I didn't feel anything.
Glorious. Finish.
Wow. Amazing.
I try.
Uh, okay. No, I didn't like Cold Lake or the album after that. I like Ralph on Pharmaceuticals. Thanks, Catman. Nikki Six lives rent free in my head. Hey, I know how you feel. Sammy Hagar lives rent free in my head. And people think they're putting me down. Dude, Sammy Hagar lives rent free in my head. You do understand David Lee Roth lives rent free in Sammy's head, but you won't say that because you're a twat. Right, everybody? Am I right? I bring the truth. I'm not sure what's wrong with me, apart from the obvious. Oh, dude, I could tell you what's wrong with you, TJ James. You're a Motley Crue twat. You're a Motley twat. You definitely are. You're wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not one to tell anybody their opinion is wrong. But if you like every goddamn Motley Crue song, including Brandon, you are a twat. You're a twat. You're wrong. You're wrong. I can understand. You know what? I can even say this. I can understand if you say, I like Motley Crue, Brandon, but I don't like, what's the stupid song on Dr. Feelgood that ends it? That TJ James likes? Time to Change or whatever the fuck. If you was to say, well, I don't like Time to Change, but I like Brandon, then you're not a twat. But you like them both, that makes you a twat, dude. Come on. I'm just bringing this example because by you saying you like Motley Crue so much, it really makes you look like a twat. There's nobody, everybody that sees what you say about Motley Crue, there's not one soul, unless they're a Motley Crue twat. But I don't think there's a bigger Motley Crue twat than you. Because I think every Motley Crue fanatic hates Brandon. You know? So yeah, every time you say it, it's like, man, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to show the world, look, man, I like the Motley Crue stuff you don't like. And everybody's looking at you going, you're a fucking idiot. I love you, dude, but you are an idiot. Come on. By the way, for those that don't know, and I'm not, TJ James has cerebral palsy. And I'm not blaming his condition on cerebral palsy because just about everybody that's on cerebral palsy thinks that Motley Crue sucks and they're not Motley Crue twats. So don't blame the cerebral palsy on TJ James. All right. I'm going to see Steven Adler, Slaughter, and Queensryche Saturday in Las Vegas. Have fun, my friend. I'd like to see Steven Adler. I love the P. Right on, man. I bet you love that song by Rat, You're in Love, because you love the P. You're in Love, get it? I miss going to see movies at the drive-in. Hell, I miss the old days, period. Yeah, Ron Dimer. Yep, I agree with you, Ron. Ron is correct. I saw Queensryche open for Kiss during the Animalized tour. Queensryche was supporting the Warning album. Great show. That's awesome, dude. First time I saw Queensryche was Rage for Order, opening for Ozzy. The Rods, Nothing Going On in the City versus Eagles in the City. I like the Rods way more than the Eagles, but I'll still give it to the Eagles, but the Joe Walsh version from the Warrior soundtrack is my favorite. How did Vinnie Vincent save Kiss? Twice. Because of his songwriting. People don't agree with me, and that's cool. That's your opinion. I think he saved Kiss. Lick It Up saved Kiss. Yeah, it took off the makeup and stuff, but those songs on Lick It Up and Creatures. And then Unholy, the next thing he wrote with Kiss. That's the best Kiss shit after the 70s. Yeah, he saved Kiss twice. He sure did. I didn't see the Sabbath Back to the Beginning, so I don't comment. Trust me, TJ James, you'll love Motley Crue more. I can tell you that I recommend the audio of MC and Sydney and 23. Compare it, and I think Vince Neil was lip syncing. See, he likes the shit, and he knows Vince Neil's lip syncing. Twat. Love you, dude, but you're a twat. Bandito says, why hasn't anyone mentioned Chuck Berry's My Dingaling and Elson? My Dingaling from Chuck Berry is the only good song he ever wrote. That's right, I said it. Fuck Chuck Berry and fuck Little Richard. Elvis and Buddy Holly were better. Bob, and I know it's not cool. Oh no, you can't say that. Fuck that. The Beatles made fucking Chuck, and the Stones made Chuck Berry music better. Bob Seger, we've got Tonight versus Below the Cult. I love Tonight. Definitely Below the Cult on that one. I dig that Bob Seger song. Damn, you're in the hospital again? Yeah, I am. I broke my dick. Which of these two songs have better vocals? Rainbow Eyes by Rainbow, or Headless Cross by Tony Martin. Definitely Rainbow Eyes. What album do you think is better? Volume 4 or Diary of a Madman? For your information, this will be my last question for tonight. I'm tired and can't stay awake. So I hope you feel better, Ralph. Thank you, Rockstar. And I got to go with Diary of a Madman again. And I hope I'll see you back on your house again. Thank you, Rockstar. Elson's favorite McCartney album is Tug of War. Ralph, do you listen to the pre-Black Sabbath stuff, Earth? I heard a song or two. I know they found tapes they're gonna release, but yeah, what is it? Song for Jimmy and the Rebel? Come in. 1 second.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm going to check your blood pressure.
Okay.
Let me get this.
I'm gonna check my blood pressure now, so give me a second.
Thank you. You didn't put it there.
Huh?
Good. Thank you. Why your blood pressure is so high?
It's high?
Yes.
I don't know why.
152 over 80.
I don't know why.
I'm going to put your head down, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to try my best.
Let me uncross my legs. Maybe that. I know this bed is noisy.
The bed is bad. I put you on it like this, so
Okay.
I'm gonna try like that. Sometimes I try like that. Did you poop today?
Huh?
Did you poop today? Poop.
Cook?
Poop, poop.
No,
Oh, no poop.
no, I have not. I haven't pooped in a week.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's better now.
It's better now?
139.7.
Okay. Is that good though?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Oh, before it was 150.
Yeah, it must have been because of how I was and my feet
No,
crossed.
because when I checked it, he was high because he was 100. He was, let me show you. He was, oh, no, no. He was 150 when they checked it at 7. He was high.
Wow.
Yeah, but now he's dead.
Good, good.
Yeah. Let me put your head up.
It's gonna make noise.
It's good, love?
Yeah, it's good. I'll do it. See, makes a lot of noises. And yeah, that's good right there.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
No Good night.
Good night and thank you.
No problem.
Very cool that you do this while you're laid up. That's Michael Halford. Sorry you're there, but hearing your opinions. Oh shit! Now I gotta call a nurse again because this thing's beeping. All right. That gas panic versus do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Maybe
That-
you put-
It's
huh?
beeping.
It's written? Let me tell you.
I think it's because it's done, right?
No, it's not done yet. Try to put your hand down. Yeah. Let me call you now. I'll be beeping.
Yeah, if you can have the nurse come here, the IV is beeping.
Okay. This is coming, okay?
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Okay. I thought the nurse was gonna ask if you could pee, bro. If you can pee too. I haven't taken a shit. Tomorrow's gonna be a week. I haven't taken a shit. In all seriousness, hope you feel better. Thanks. Been watching you for years. It's been a great ride. Thank you, defunct. All right. By the way, I think I passed a lot of comments, so if I didn't answer you, you got a half hour. Please write it again and I'll answer. All right, let me scroll up a little bit. Very cool that, wait, hold on. I heard Crocus dedicated Long Stick Goes Boom to Allison. Best Sepultura song doing Post Arise. I don't care. I don't care for Sepultura after Arise. I don't like Chaos. I don't like Roots. And I definitely don't like that Sepul 2-pack shit after Max is gone. All right, you guys aren't asking anything. Should I leave? Leave in the comments. I should leave. Carrie Moore, End of the World versus Frank Marino, Ain't Dead Yet. Definitely Frank Marino. And let me tell you, I was telling you earlier, I hate that fucking thing. As I was telling you earlier about, I think Chuck Berry sucks. Frank Marino does the best version of Johnny Be Good. Destroys Chuck Berry's version badly. Fuck Chuck Berry. And the guy fucking planted fucking cameras in the woman's bathroom at his restaurant so he can pull the David Ellison while watching chicks. All right, nobody's asking anything. There may be something wrong with this. Somebody just write word or something, because All right, I'm just gonna have to scroll back, I guess. Can you guys, number one, can you guys hear me? Say, I can hear you. Somebody type that at least. Or I'm just wasting my time here. Going on 2 hours now. Yeah, man, I'm getting no, I think we're done, huh? I just went on green screen. What the fuck? Let me get out of that. Can I? I don't know if I can. I think I fucked up here, guys. All right, I don't know what I did. All right. Okay, nobody's saying anything, so I guess you guys ain't seeing me, right? Because I just wrote say something, and all I see is the last comment from defunct. In all seriousness, hope you feel better. And plus, this green screen's annoying me, so I guess it's time for me to say goodbye, everybody. Oh yeah, fucking beep. So let's see if I can just figure this shit out. How annoying. All right, I guess I guess I'm done here. Thank you, everybody. I guess I'm just gonna be bored watching TV. I wanted to spend it with all you guys, but nobody's saying anything. So thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody, and smack 'em a gob.